Have you ever wondered if the Lakers' future just took a seismic shift in the blink of an eye? Could the addition of one player redefine everything we thought we knew about this team's ceiling? What if I told you that a 7-2 star with one of the most devastating one-man shooting arsenals in the NBA is officially headed to Los Angeles? And, more importantly, what if this move signals that the Lakers are now sending a message to the rest of the league? The dynasty is back on. Welcome back to Lakers News Fan Report, where we bring you the hottest, most electrifying updates, straight from the heart of Laker Nation. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a blockbuster rumor that has exploded across every sports network and fan forum. Kristaps Porzingis confirmed to the Lakers. Smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because what I'm about to break down could change the entire trajectory of this franchise. Imagine this scene. The Staples Center. Crowd on its feet, chanting, "Porzingis! Porzingis!" as he jogs through that purple and gold tunnel, ready to unleash his patented unicorn skill set on every opposing defense in the league. Is it possible that Los Angeles just landed? The missing piece to complement LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Could this mean the Lakers are built not only for a deep playoff run, but for a true title chase that rivals the Showtime era itself? Let's unpack the details. According to Athlon Sports, the Celtics front office has reportedly agreed to send Kristaps Porzingis to the Lakers in exchange for a package of young talent, future draft picks, and perhaps an expiring veteran contract or two to balance the books. The discussions are said to have ramped up over the past week, with Celtics brass ultimately deciding that, despite KP's all-star pedigree, their future lies with younger, more versatile big men, and that they could maximize their return by trading him now. Meanwhile, Lakers executives leaned into those conversations with laser focus, recognizing that Porzingis's unique blend of rim protection, floor spacing, and scoring would create matchup nightmares for any team in the Western Conference. Here's what we know about Porzingis's 2024-25 campaign in Boston. He averaged 19.3 points per game, 6.9 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks, all while shooting 48.5% from the field and a staggering 40.4% from three-point range. In other words, he's not just Big Z patrolling the paint, he's a legitimate perimeter threat who forces defenders to guard him on the perimeter, outing any defensive scheme that dares to collapse on LeBron or Luka. Could this mean defenses will now have to choose between stopping LeBron's post-ups, Luka's step-back threes, or Porzingis's catch-and-shoot bombs? Fans are wondering if this could be the beginning of the Lakers' most unstoppable offensive lineup in decades. But the impact goes far beyond scoring. On the defensive end, KP's wingspan and shot-blocking instincts have altered nearly every opponent's attack whenever he's been on the floor. With Jared Vanderbilt sliding into a complementary role as the team's top perimeter defender, the Lakers could now operate with a switch-heavy scheme that locks down pick-and-rolls and deters drives in a way they simply haven't been able to do since Anthony Davis's prime. Some insiders believe that pairing Porzingis with Vanderbilt is exactly what Coach J.J. Redick needs to install a modern, positionless defense capable of switching everything, something that has eluded L.A. for much of the last 2 seasons. Of course, any blockbuster move of this caliber comes with its fair share of questions. The first and biggest concern has always been health. Porzingis has missed games due to knee discomfort and other nagging injuries over the past couple of seasons. Lakers fans are already speculating. Is he still fragile? Can he weather the grind of a full playoff push? Some trust his medical reports, which indicate that he's been tremendously durable during his time in Boston, logging over 70 games for the first time in years. Others worry that in a back-to-back scenario, particularly out west with grueling road trips, Porzingis might hit the shelf just when LA needs him most. Let's not forget how this fits into the Lakers' broader roster construction. By adding Porzingis, the Lakers are essentially sacrificing a chunk of their own cap flexibility, meaning that they'll have to stretch out their remaining exceptions and rely more heavily on minimum salary veterans. That could force them into difficult decisions about whether to keep a player like Rui Hachimura, who has blossomed into a versatile stretch four, or to part ways with draft assets in future years. Is it possible that in pursuit of this win-now star, they're mortgaging some of the season-after-next talent? Fans are already breathing fire on social media. Could trading Hachimura and draft picks for KP hurt the post-Luka era? The calculus is thrilling, but also razor-thin. From the front office side, GM Rob Pelinka is being praised for orchestrating what could be the smoothest major acquisition since the Shaq-Kobe era, while others are skeptical. Some insiders believe that the Lakers overpaid, sending away too many young assets for a player with a checkered injury history. Yet Laker Nation seems largely united in excitement at the prospect of watching KK4, as some fans have already begun calling him, volley, pick and pops from the high post while LeBron operates in the low post and Luka navigates double teams. Could this be the triumvirate? PBNL, Porzingis, Booker, LA's other stars, and Luka, that finally gets this franchise back on the mountaintop. It's not just statistics driving this hysteria. There are locker room dynamics at play, too. Porzingis is known for having a subtle but calming presence, a true professional who keeps circles tight and expectations high. Players who have spent time with him in Boston praise his work ethic, saying he arrives early, stays late, and leads by example. Lakers players have reportedly been buzzing around the facility, texting each other. Imagine watching KP play pick and rolls with Luka instead of Jason Tatum. The idea of shifting from a wing-heavy roster to one that boasts a bona fide big man who can step out and hit threes feels like returning to the Wemby days of spacing, but with 10 times the star power. And what about Eastern Conference reactions? The Boston Celtics faithful are heartbroken, some even calling this the end of KP's green era, while the Phoenix Suns have quietly expressed envy, believing that if the Lakers can keep Porzingis healthy, it will be far harder to guard Phoenix's superstar trio in the playoffs. Across the league, veteran stars like Giannis Antetokounmpo and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander have taken note. The Lakers are scary now, whispers Vegas oddsmakers, their odds just shortened by 300 basis points. Historically, whenever the Lakers send a signal like this, it reverberates for years. Think back to 1987, when they brought in Mychal Thompson. Everyone knew they were pushing all chips to the center of the table for a Lakers Showtime repeat. Or 2004, when they splashed to bring in Gary Payton and Karl Malone. Well, that didn't end as planned, but the message was clear. LA will do whatever it takes to chase rings. Now, in 2025, as LeBron James chases that elusive fifth banner and Luka Doncic chases his first, could adding Porzingis be the final zigzag that turns this team into the league's most feared juggernaut? Of course, we're just scratching the surface here. There's still basketball to be played, new chemistry to develop, and the looming questions of coaching rotations. Should Porzingis start alongside either LeBron or Luka, or come off the bench as a Big Six sub? Will he and Anthony Davis get significant run together, or will Davis move to the bench as a midseason adjustment? Could the mere presence of KP push the Lakers to open up the three-point line even more, turning them into a small-ball nightmare on every possession? All of these what-ifs are swirling like a whirlwind in Laker Nation. Fans are already flooding comment sections with phrases like, KP makes LA the clear favorite in the West, and this is a title now or bust move. Some are cautious. Porzingis might be too much of a gamble, they warn, while others are triumphant. We needed this. Finally, our big man who can shoot. If you're as hyped as I am for Lakers News Fan Report, smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of the drama in purple and gold. Now, picking up right where we left off, The news of Kristaps Porzingis confirmed to the Lakers has sent shockwaves through the NBA world. According to Athlon Sports, the Celtics have agreed to explore trade offers for Porzingis this offseason, and it appears LA has beaten out every other suitor to land the 7-2 unicorn. The Athletic's Michael Scotto of Hoops Hype reports that Boston's front office is eager to clear Porzingis' $30.7 million final-year salary, freeing cap space for younger talent. Could this mean the Celtics are willing to surrender multiple first-round picks and an expiring contract package just to shed his salary? Fans are wondering if this monumental swap of future assets for immediate star power marks the beginning of a new era in Tinseltown. When word broke that the Lakers were in serious talks to acquire Porzingis, social media exploded. One fan tweeted, "LPOD and PBJ, that's LeBron, Porzingis, and Doncic. Unreal." Even Magic Johnson chimed in on X, formerly Twitter, writing, "KP in purple and gold? Laker Nation, buckle up. This is how you build a contender." Some fans on Instagram echoed the sentiment. "Porzy brings the size. We already have LeBron's leadership and Luka's wizardry. Unstoppable trio." Yet others cautioned, "Porzy's injury history is concerning. What if he gets hurt again?" The chatter was unanimous. Anytime LA robes its logo on a player of KP's caliber, it instantly shifts the conversation in the West. Let's delve deeper into what this means for the Lakers' roster construction. Porzingis's 2024-25 line in Boston read 19.3 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks per game, while he shot 48.5% from the field and an astonishing 40.4% from three-point territory. In other words, he isn't just a paint protector, he's a bona fide floor-spacing threat. Imagine a lineup where LeBron James, still averaging 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists per night, can operate unbothered in the post, while Luka Doncic, who, since arriving, has averaged roughly 27 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds, commands defenses at the elbow. Meanwhile, Porzingis laces up in the corner, popping off catch-and-shoot triples against scrambling help defenders. Could this mean opposing coaches will have to choose between doubling LeBron's down-low prowess, hedging Luka's step-backs, or closing out on KP's spacing elite? That is a luxury no team in the West can truly handle. And let's not forget about Bronny James. With the Lakers deep at the big man position, the team's front office faces a tough decision. Does Bronny find a path to meaningful minutes next season, or does he become a two-way development project for 2026 and 27? Some sources inside LA whisper that, if Porzingis' health holds steady, the Lakers may entertain converting Bronny's two-way deal into a full contract late next year, rewarding him for growth in the G League while providing end-of-bench depth in blowout situations. Others caution that with Porzingis and AD sharing minutes at center and power forward, Bronny's debut might be delayed until the Summer League or next regular season. Fans debate, is KP's arrival a death knell for Bronny's rookie campaign, or will Porzingis mentor him, carving out a unique niche? It's all part of the intrigue that keeps us glued to every update. Now, as the season heats up, what do you believe will define LA's destiny? Secrecy or transparency? Will the Lakers' gamble on Porzingis pay off in the form of Banner 18, or will the friction of rotating 3 alpha talents create cracks in the foundation? Personally, as a die-hard Lakers supporter, I believe that if Porzingis can stay healthy, this trio has the potential to be among the most unstoppable forces in recent NBA history. The fusion of LeBron's veteran prowess, Luka's transcendent playmaking, and KP's unicorn skill set feels like a trifecta built for October through June excellence. But only time will tell if the chemistry matches the hype. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts, and subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report so you never miss another explosive update.